Hi, I'm Rosa. Thank you for joining me. This year I decided to do a clean, declutter, and organize series. I want to get my house clean, organized, and decluttered. I thought what I would do is write down on a piece of paper every room that I have in my home and then put those rooms into sections. And I will take one section a month and work on cleaning, decluttering, and organizing that room. For January, I chose my office and it was successful. I didn't get everything done, but I got a good bulk, which boosted my enthusiasm. So for February, I did the master bedroom suite and I got a good bit of stuff done in there. And now March is here, and what I want to do for the month of March is my kitchen. And my kitchen is not really unorganized or cluttered. I can open up some cupboards and take some things out, but what I really need to do is a deep clean. I need to wipe down all the cabinet surfaces because that's something that I avoid doing because it seems overwhelming at times. I need to clean fixtures. I need to dust the top of the cabinets. I need to really work on the stainless steel and the hood over the stove. So that's what I've chosen to do for the month of March. I appreciate you coming along with me and joining me as I get this task done. As you can see, this room does not look super awful. I need to clean those light fixtures. The hood is really bad. I know I need to clean that. I need to wipe down all the cabinet fronts. I need to go through a couple cupboards and get rid of some stuff that I have been holding on to and I really don't need. The stainless steel on the oven and the refrigerator need to get cleaned, and I need to clean out the inside of the refrigerator. There's actually a shelf in there that I'm not sure how to remove, and there's some dirt underneath it. So I need to tackle that, probably look up a YouTube video on how to remove that shelf. And that's my kitchen. That's my project for this month. And this task projects that I've been doing for the last few months have been working really well, because what I do is I take whatever amount of time I have throughout the month, whether it's 15 minutes or half an hour or whatever it is, and I devote that to this one project. That way I sort of am eating the elephant one bite at a time, as opposed to taking on the entire project at one time and getting overwhelmed. And that's where I'm going to start. And I'm actually going to start by dividing the cabinets. Like, let's say the bottom cabinets at one time and the upper cabinets at another time. That way it's not so overwhelming, because that's the one thing that I have really not wanted to do is the cabinets, and my cabinet fronts are dirty. They need to be cleaned. It's been a while since I've wiped them down. And right now I have a few things in the sink, which have been there since last night, a couple of them anyway. I don't subscribe to the clean sink at the end of the night before going to bed group. It's great when I do clean everything in my sink, but if I wake up and there's a couple of things in my sink, it's okay. Maybe I needed a few more minutes sleep. Maybe I needed to spend a little bit more time with a family member before going to bed. It's not going to kill me if I have a few things in the sink. It's better when there aren't things in the sink, but it's okay. I can live with a few things in the sink. It only took a couple minutes to empty the dishwasher, wash the dishes, and put them back in the dishwasher. I just leave them there to dry. I don't like running the dishwasher. I get some satisfaction out of washing my own dishes, and that's what I do. Plus, it annoys me to hear the dishwasher running for a very long time when I could have had the dishes done a lot quicker. I am going to use a couple things to clean. I have a microfiber that I'm going to use. It also has a little scrubby corner should I need it, but I don't want to scratch the cabinets. And then I have a window cloth. It looks dirty, but it's clean. Those are just stains that I will use to clean the cabinets. So as a testament as to how this sectioning off the house, or putting the rooms into different sections and then working one section a month, works so well for me. It's been a few days since I told you about the project I'm doing for March, and I had planned on working in here that day, and then I ran out of time. So here we are a few days later, and I am going to grab my cloths and start with the bottom cabinets, the white bottom cabinets in my kitchen. Here's the bottom of the white cabinets. I'm going to wet this cloth. I'm not going to use any chemicals because I don't want to scratch or take off any shine on my cabinets, and you may not be able to see it, but like right here, there's a little dripping of something, probably juice, but something, I'm not sure what. And then I am going to dry it with this window cloth because it does really well at drying stuff. So that's where I'm going to start. And I want to make sure I get the dust off this lip. Two down. 1, 2. Just a few more to go. I'm 10 minutes into it. I'm more than halfway done. I have these two and those two to do. And even though it's not a lot of time, this project is the one that I haven't wanted to do the most because I know what it entails. And I'm glad I started with this bottom set of whites first, because those are probably the hardest. And the reason I think they're the hardest is because the stove, the sink, and the garbage can are all on this side of the kitchen. Plus, this is the counter we probably use most as we get ready to make meals. So, of course, this is the dirtiest part of the kitchen. And these lower cabinets have caught drips and drabs and dirt from the garbage. There's nicks. So, I'm glad I started with this because I'm almost done with it. And 10 minutes in, 10 minutes to clean the bottom is not a big deal. So maybe it'll take me 15 to do the whole side, 12 minutes, I don't know, we'll see. And I'm done with it. It took me 12 minutes and I used a butter knife and a steak knife to get in the crevices. The butter knife and steak knife to get in these areas here in the lips with my microfiber cloth. So I'd wrap the microfiber cloth around the edge of the knife and I used that. And you can see there's a little bit of dirt on my cloth. I got dirt off of it and they look good. That's something I've been avoiding for a long time and I got it done. There's one of my girls on the ground. So this entire bottom half of the cabinets is done. And now I will do some of the tops when I'm ready. But one bite of the elephant at a time. It took me about 15 minutes, but all those bottom cabinets are done. And I even did the kick plate at the bottom. I scrubbed anything off, any spills, any dirt. I did the lip with the knives that I showed you. And that's why I'm calling it a monthly project. I don't want to work on it anymore. That was a lot. Even though it was only 15 minutes, I didn't want to do it. It was easier knowing it was just a few minutes, but I'm not going to keep going because I don't want to get burned down on it. And that's the beauty of doing one project a month, because I can just do a little bit at a time. Thank you for watching and joining me. This really motivates me to get things done, and I hope it motivates you as well. And I look forward to seeing you in the next video.